Monday morning, I called him at 9 AM. I think it was about 9:10. What do you mean it's gone? I am certain he bought that house. This is what we nicknamed this guy. Anyway, his name's Derek. Yeah, Derek, if you're watching this, I know you live in that house or you rented it out. Tell me you wouldn't be angry if that happened to you. This intro is 8 minutes long. Obviously, I'm going to cut it down. Hopefully you enjoy this video. I'll see you in a bit. In 2022, I decided I needed to get serious about my life. Join me for weekly vlogs every Sunday on this channel. Subscribe if you haven't. Like videos to motivate me to keep going through this chaotic but amazing journey to a happier life. What's up, peeps, and welcome back to our channel. I wasn't going to do a video of me cleaning my kitchen because it's just like, who watches that stuff? Oh, well, you know what? I haven't done a video for a long time because I've been so busy. I can talk to you about all of that as well. I've been having such a stressful time. Yeah, don't mind my dressing gown. I just feel comfortable with this on. I am dressed underneath. The dishes are piled up. Everything else it's just gone wacko. So yeah, the weather's crappy. I've recently rented out an allotment and trying to get prepared and, you know, like grow some stuff and just have somewhere other than, you know, home to be. Relaxed atmosphere where I can just listen to the birds and, you know, grow my crops and be the outdoors girl that I am. No such luck with that with the weather we're having at the moment. I've put on so much weight. It's unreal. I could actually see it on camera. I think I need to get my butt moving a lot more. Depression levels have been quite high recently. I mean, they usually are, but because I can get out and do stuff and I've got projects on the go and stuff, I managed to pick myself up and kind of get on with doing what I'm doing. But, you know, lately that hasn't been the case. I mean, we're trying to move house again. I'm so done with living where I'm living at the moment, so we're not doing any more projects in the house. I realised I didn't even put that tiling video up in the end. I mean, worktops and stuff, not too bad, but I've got all my soap stuff here, my soap supplies and stuff, and I share the kitchen with somebody else who has hobbies. That's my daughter. She does baking, so we've kind of just got all our stuff out at the moment. Look, I've even had to buy myself a little mask because of my emphysema. I've been feeling down because of the lung thing, and you know, every hobby that I have seems to be bad for my lungs, and the same with the job, the painting and decorating. I haven't been working for a while, which is why I've put on weight, and when I'm depressed I tend to eat a lot. Anyway, stuff all that. I bought this. This is for my wax melts, just to test them out. It's got quite a deep top here. I got this from B&M. I can't remember how much it was. I got a few things from B&M. I'm actually going to show you what I got. I'm not going to be able to show you all of it because I've put it all away, and you know, but I bought some Easter bowls. Look how cute these are. They've got little bunnies. They are just so adorable. Look at that. When you put them on the surface, the bunny tiptoes. Just going to show you that on my messy windowsill. Look at that. But I got these. Just these little jar things. Transfer these into these jars. But I'm going to kind of just roll the video while I clean and show you what I'm doing. I think I'm going to start with clearing the table, and then we'll tackle that cupboard at the end. That's got all my soap stuff. Got a lot to do, so I'm going to try and do it as quickly as I possibly can. I was recording till my phone decided to turn off for some silly reason. This is another thing I bought from B&M. They're like speckled bowls. Instead of getting plates or bowls, I got this because it's kind of in the middle. Bowl plates, if you see what I mean. They're my favourite ones. I still have a full set of those. I got these from B&M as well a while ago. Right, so all my odd cups, flasks, cups, all them things, jugs, you know, the coffee thing, what do you call this, cafeteria or whatever, all these kind of things go in here. We've got one cupboard doing a lot of work here. Because we can't reach the top, I don't often put stuff up there. I did used to have wine glasses and stuff up there, but they all kind of broke over time. Anyway, my cups go somewhere different, and that is in the next cupboard. As you can see, that's quite empty. And then I try to put my cups in as organised as I possibly can, and then other people come and ruin it. So, again, not many left of each set. I'm just kind of waiting for them to all break, and then when I move, I'd like to just get some new sets. We've got a very lazy system. When we don't have time, or you know, we don't really want to do it yet, we've got a drawer here. I blame my mum for this. She was the first person to do it, and I've been doing it ever since now. So to be continued. Struggling to take stickers off. I think these ones will be alright. Yeah, they're perfectly fine. But yeah, all the stickers on the jars, I'm just going to soak the jars a bit while I have a little lunch break. I was out viewing houses last night, and you know when you're out on the road and you just can't bother to cook when you get back. So yeah, here we go. I've got my quesadilla. It's a chicken quesadilla. I'm just going to heat that up and have a cup of tea with it. Yeah. Look what depression does to you. It makes you go to Costco and buy wholesale sweets. So I stopped drinking cow milk, whole milk. I started drinking oat milk. So here we are. I bought these little clips as well. They're for sealing packets when you've opened them. Normally we get like a big family pack of crisps, for example, and just, you know, I'll split it into 3 bowls and there'll still be some left, half the pack. So we just use these to clip the bags. All different pastel colours, they're very cute. Yeah, look how nice that looks. Oh my god. I've been eating far too much Taco Bell lately. Might explain the weight gain a little bit. I'm actually a stone overweight, but I always say this, it's not what's on the scales that counts. You know, like, it's more about how you feel in yourself. Not very appetizing. I've got a bin without a lid in the background. It doesn't smell. We change it very regularly, but the bloody spring on the lid broke. We always hated that bin anyway. IKEA, you let me down this time with that bin. That bin has got grooves on the inside of it, so basically it doesn't just go straight down like that as it looks on the outside. It does this on the inside. So when your bin's full, especially if someone's pushing it down to pack it in, which we tend to do sometimes, can't get away with that bin, because if it bulges out, it won't come out the top because it's got the grooves on the inside. What a nightmare. We've all lost our rag with that bin one time or other, so it's ended up without a lid. Yeah, that's what you get for being a bleep. So we found a very nice house before Christmas. We put ours up on sale before Christmas and it sold within a few days. The house isn't a dream house, but for the budget I'm on, it was realistic, put it that way. We couldn't borrow the little amount of money that we needed to buy it. The mortgage broker done us dirty because he wasted a lot of our time. It was basically a month, 3 weeks to be exact. Even a valuation was done on the house, and he turned around and said, "Your application has been unsuccessful. Kill me now." So, it's been very stressful. I mean, ever since or just before, my lungs have been going bad. I've been having sleepless nights. And lots of weird nightmares. And this kind of stress on your life, oh my god, it just makes it 10 times worse, honestly. None of us needed this right now. But I always believe that everything happens for a reason. We weren't meant to go to that house as much as we wanted to. Getting a mortgage with this great reset coming up has become very impossible. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, get on the World Economic Forum website and look up what the Great Reset means for you. Their slogan is "You'll own nothing and be happy." Make what you will of that. But I don't want to be stuck in this house forever. I still haven't done a house tour. I really should have done one. Oh, it's not even that I'm lazy, it's like I want to make good videos, and I just think, how many people are going to want to watch me in my house, you know, like, oh, I don't know, like me sitting here now eating and talking to you. If you like these kind of videos, put a like on it so I know. Comment down below. Let me know what sort of videos you do like seeing. I mean, you know what? When there's negativity in your life, which we all have, but when it's 90% of the time, and that's not me exaggerating, trust me, you just don't really want to rub that off on anyone else. So, I'm hoping and praying that the weather gets back to what it should be, because I need to get out and skate. Going back to what I was saying about, it's not what's on the scales that matters, it's how you feel. I don't necessarily care about the weight showing. I mean, it's showing on my face quite a bit. I mean, everyone I know says I needed to put on weight because I was too skinny before. I wasn't, but yeah. I think it's more about how your body functions. Like, I sweat quite a lot. I'm a sweaty person, especially around the belly area. TMI. But I've been finding that with the extra fat on me, I've been sweating more. It's like imagine drinking out of straw with a hole in it. It's worse when you lay down. And that's where I think the extra fat or it's the extra weight isn't helping me. So I need to get out. I'm going to do an allotment vlog next. I've actually started recording it. I've got a little plan of what my plot's going to look like. Really excited about it. I just need the weather. We've already built the shed, so I've done clips of us building the shed. Subscribe if you haven't, so you can watch my allotment journey. And the allotment is going to always have videos to do on it. You might not be interested in the allotment necessarily, but I'll just do vlogs of, you know, what I do on a typical day. I think that's going to be the way forward on my channel at the moment. Hold on. Right, so that was another estate agent. I've got so many properties saved. Where's my phone with? I've got so many properties saved on my Rightmove app. Oh, yeah, so we're going to see another one at 5 o'clock tonight. Oh. Right. So what I do is, because I'm such a scatterbrain, I send all of the appointments for property viewings to my daughter, so that we've got them all in one place. Got a list of appointments that we can go back and look at. So I'm just going to text her this 5 PM tonight. With an estate agent I know, and I've known for years. Bit of an awkward situation with this guy. Not like that. Oh my god. That's quite funny actually, because we had a house 2 years ago. We were trying to move again. It's crazy. And we found a house, went to view it with this estate agent, the one I just spoke to on the phone. And this house was one that nobody wanted. It was just hanging around, you know, it had been on the market for so long. And I went in there, and because I'm an interior designer, painter and decorator, I just went in and I was like, wow. Like, my daughter's just said, oh no. It's the actual Dexter. Yes, I'm afraid it is. He remembers me as well. Anyway, so we went into this house, and it was, to me, it was perfect. It was exactly what I needed. It was a nice project. My kids. Anyway, I hope he never sees this video, because he's going to be like, what the flip? The thing is, he knows this is awkward as well now. He does. Cut a long story short. Well, there is no way to cut it short. I'm going to explain the whole thing. So anyway, went in, looked around, and the kids were like, oh, it needs so much work. And I was like, great. This was back when I didn't have lung problems. I used to get so excited about projects. I mean, I still do, but nowadays I'm a little bit, you know, less able to do stuff without feeling guilty anyway, or making my lungs worse. Anyway, shut up. So went in to see this house. I loved it, and I voiced it while we're in there. That's the one thing you should never do around estate agents. Just don't. Especially if it's a house that nobody wants to touch. I just started saying about how we could extend this bit, and we could add this, and do that, and da-da-da. And I looked at him, and when I caught a glimpse of him, he had stars in his eyes, and he was looking around thinking, oh, why didn't I think of this? This is actually, pardon me, this is actually a beautiful, you know, the potential. Oh, and this particular house, you could park about 5 cars outside. Now, trying to find a house with space to park 5 cars outside it's not something that happens unless you're buying something really grand and it costs $500,000 plus. Anyway, so it was, I think it was a Friday when we viewed this house. Friday, so we came home very excited. I put an offer on it, and he was like, okay, you know, put that in writing, put it in writing, send it to him. I said to him, is anyone viewing it over the weekend? Because I was very worried about someone else potentially seeing the potential of the house like I did and snapping it up. And it was at the high end of our budget. Like, we couldn't have paid another penny for it even if we wanted to. So I just didn't want anyone trying to compete with the house. Lo and behold, Monday morning, I called him at 9 a.m. I think it was about 10 past 9. I thought, let me give him 10 minutes to warm his chair up. 10 past 9. He answered the phone and he was like, sorry, that one's gone. What do you mean it's gone? I saw it on Friday. You said nobody else was viewing it on the weekend. Oh, we had a viewing on Sunday evening at 6 o'clock. And I was like, okay, so they offered more than the asking price. Why would they do that? Why would anybody offer more than the asking price? Long story short, I am certain he bought that house. We drove past it a couple of months ago because it's in my area, and every time we drove past it, I always used to say to kid, we called the house the Dexter house because this is what we nicknamed this guy, the agent. I'm not gonna, yeah, I mean, it doesn't even matter if I tell you. Anyway, his name's Derek. Yeah, Derek, if you're watching this, I know you live in that house or you rented it out. I know. So yeah, we every time we drive up that road, I always used to say to the kids, where's that house? Where's the Dexter house? That's what we named it. And they were like, I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Eventually, me and my son had a proper look. And guess what? All of the repairs and the renovations that I talked about doing, at least on the outside, extension-wise, the person who bought the house done exactly that. What are the chances? What do you think? Did Derek buy that house? We'll never know. We'll never know. Anyway, so I just spoke to him on the phone now and he knows who I am. And the fact that he remembers me, because obviously I did phone back and make a complaint and say, you know, speak to some, this is another thing. I spoke to somebody else who works in that agency and they were like, no, nobody viewed it at the weekend. And I was like, are you sure? Can you check the diary? No, nobody viewed it. You're the only person who's viewed that house in the last 4 months. Tell me you wouldn't be angry if that happened to you. So I rang him up and I said, what are you playing at? Nobody was interested in that house before I saw it. What happened? You said you didn't have any viewings on it. It was the weekend. I rang you at 9 o'clock in the morning. Since when did somebody put an offer in between Friday and Monday when you never had any viewings on that house at the weekend? What a crock of shit. Anyway, so we're going to see a house with him tonight at 5 p.m. I don't think I should be discussing any of the potential of the house around this guy tonight whatsoever. Anyway, this house is at the top end of my budget, the one we're seeing, and I don't think I'm going to want to pay what they're asking for it. So if I do make an offer, it's going to be a lot lower than what they're asking. This vlog is getting too long now. Anyway, let's finish what we're doing. Time-lapsed. Time-lapsed. We're going to time-lapse the next bit a lot because we need to reduce the video down. Anyway, I've eaten, no more chatting, and I'll see you at the end of it.
I don't feel more spectacle washing up one.
Right. So this was my supplies for candles, vessels, these glass ones, little mould. It's like a chocolate mould. I'll take it out so you can see it. Planning to make my wax melts in here. Then we've got these little lids that go on the vessels. They're really nice gold ones. The bath bomb mould. It's a heart shape. I was going to do these for Valentine's, but I've been so stressed out. I've got a bunch of these as well. These are for wax melts. And I've got heart ones as well. So these are going to be wax melts. And some more wicks here. Making candles is actually so difficult because you've got loads of different elements to consider. You've got your wax, your fragrance, your wicks, your containers. Everything you do adapts the way the candle works. So lots of trial and error. And because of the situation I'm in with my lungs, I've kind of gone off it a bit now, and I just think like I can't afford to smell really strong smells in the house. And as lovely as these all are, we've got to go out soon. I'll actually take you to the house viewing with us. And as you can see, this is a hazard sign for your chest, your lungs. Got loads of fragrances in here. I'm not going to open all of them. There's like 4 more in there. You know, be wary of stuff like that because once your lungs are gone, they're gone. Right, so this is my daughter's stuff. We're just going to move this out of the way because she's coming back to doing her baking stuff. Our finished result. Floor's clean, the table's clean, the dishes are all done, wiped all the work surfaces, cleaned the coffee machine, toaster's clean, all this is done, the cooker's been cleaned. Yes, you can see there's a few bulging cupboards here that I need to deal with. Yes, we've got nice space here again. The cupboard looks much better. And that is that in the kitchen. I'm going to have a quick coffee now. So 5 o'clock has approached. Oh my god, we're actually late. Look at this, we're never on time. We're nearly there, guys. Always late as always, you know, have to arrive in style. This is where the allotment is. I shall be driving you there very soon. And it's right opposite this garden centre, which is very handy indeed. Good old Dobbies, where all the fuddy-duddies shop. It's up to here then, because it's the access.
Well, that one's done it, so
yeah,
as long as you've got
it's a modern day now. Everybody wants their privacy.
Yeah,
like, you don't
exactly.
expect it on. We just had to be in and out of there. It was so pokey. But anyway, more about that when I get home. Victorian cottage. Small, dingy, pokey, needs a lot of work.
Oh, and Derek pretended not to recognise me. He was like, "Hi, I'm Derek."
Room, and I thought that the loft room would be useful to use as a third bedroom, but only if you want to fall down the upright, slippery, polished wood ladder a lot, and maybe if you're about 1'5". That was a no from us. We've got a whole day booked of viewings on Friday, so hopefully we'll find something suitable. So I'm going to put some tea in these now. There you go, look how nice they look. I can't believe how much my hair's grown already. This is crazy. The last video I'd done before this one was cutting my hair. And that was what, a month ago? I can't believe it. Anyway, just going to fold these clothes and call it a night, really. I don't live for likes, but on YouTube, likes are really important. So I'd appreciate if you liked and subscribed. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.